All right, we are back. We're going to talk about some market stats
Yeah,
today.
another market update. So the purpose for this, guys, by the way, is just so that we can be a resource to you and help you in your decisions to buy or sell, whichever side you may be on. So we just got the statistics back for January 2023 to start the year off. So a few things we'll talk to you about. The first of which is closed sales. So closed sales down from where we were at this point last year.
Yeah, so you look at that and you see, okay, well, we're by 16% less people buying homes in Gainesville. Now we know our population is actually increasing,
Increase. Yep.
but yet there's less transactions going down here
Yep.
right now. So I guess we were talking about it and we figured, what this is a measure of two things. Number one, of course, we know the interest rate increase is still affecting the market.
Yep.
People, again, they're not high. It's just that the affordability with the prices being as they
Yeah.
are and the interest rates makes the homes less affordable for more people.
Yeah. 100%.
Yeah. And then the other thing we have is that people aren't putting their houses on the market as much. So
Yeah.
we are seeing an increase in inventory, but
Yeah.
then we're also seeing a slowdown as far as the actual how long the homes take to sell.
Right. So two key stats that Craig just referenced here is inventory is actually up from where we were at this point last year. It's up quite a bit, 70% from where we were this time last year. But it can be deceiving because, like he said, if you caught what he said, the time that homes are on the market on average are a little bit longer. So the inventory isn't up because there's tons of new listings that are going out there. But as new ones are coming on, ones that have been on are sitting just a little bit longer.
Yeah, so this is speaking to the time of the contract. So the time the contract has actually gone way through the roof. It's more than twice as long to sell a house. Now, I wouldn't say don't panic. Okay, for buyers, it means that what buyers are making
Yeah.
decisions more slowly.
Yeah.
Also, they're scrutinizing the listing inventory. So if you're a seller, the market is not designed for people that just want to put their house on the market,
Yeah.
not do anything to it, not take the counsel that the agent has given them, and hope the house sells right away for over asking price.
Yeah.
Those days are over. However, we have seen, the homes that we've listed, the majority of them, when people actually do what we ask them to do, they're flying off the shelves over asking price still with multiple offers.
Right. So it does make a difference who you choose as your real estate agent and your real estate team. And one thing that you kind of alluded to in what you just mentioned too is the percent original list price received is actually down. Whereas a year ago at this time, it was pretty much 100% of what people were asking for, they actually got. That's not what we're seeing this time around.
Yeah, buyers are they're negotiating.
Yes.
So also make sure you have an agent that can help you negotiate your numbers, because if you don't do it right, we're seeing about a over 4% drop in what people are actually getting. So another thing too I want to address real quickly is that I've heard a lot of conversation from people about, oh well, the prices are coming down, but just wait, don't do anything, the price is going to drop. Unfortunately, folks, that's not the case. We saw an 8% median sales price increase year over year. So not the double digit increases we were seeing prior to that, but we're still seeing an increase in median sales price, because we still, even though our inventory has actually more than doubled, even though it's doubled, we still are about a third of what we need to be.
Yeah.
I was saying earlier, I remember when I got in 21 years ago, and our selling proposition was that we can sell our home in less than 60 days. That was the selling proposition back then, because the average time it took to sell a home was 90 to 120 days. That was normal back then. And for so many years now, we've been getting spoiled.
Yeah.
And so we have a skewed mentality of what things are supposed to be right now, I think.
In 24 hours is gone.
Yeah.
Is what people expect now.
Yeah.
But all in all, guys, what this means is there's things you need to pay attention to, whether you're on the sell side and whether you're on the buy side. So for sellers right now, it's still a very strong sellers market.
Hot sellers market.
So if you're looking to sell, it means that if now's the right time for you, then now's still a great time. It just means you need to just do a little bit of work to get the house ready.
That's right.
Don't just be willing or expecting that I'm just going to stick a sign out front and I don't have to do anything to the home.
Right.
If you want the full asking price, right? But for buyers, a lot of buyers have called this saying, should I be waiting till things cool off or till interest rates drop? And we want to give you some caution if that's what
Yeah.
you're trying to wait for as well.
Not recommended to wait. I mean, again, we don't have a crystal ball. Mine broke. I don't know if yours still
Yeah.
works for that, but
Yeah.
looking at the data, just from strictly a data search, I don't think it's a good idea. We have a lot of people moving here from out of area, and what we find is that, and I actually texted somebody earlier about trying to get some statistics on how many percentage of people are buying here year over year from out of area, because a lot of our sales right now have been from out of town buyers that have a lot of money and are willing to pay more than what we're used to seeing homes sell for. So I would really caution our buyers, let's get in where you fit in, make a decision. Real estate always goes up in value eventually.
Yeah.
Okay. So when we meet with our buyers, we're having a consultation to really talk through what your needs are and make sure that you understand the dynamics around what you want to buy so that you can make a good decision. If it's not the right time to buy, you don't buy. But if it is, don't think that you're going to wait until prices come down. I would not recommend that.
Yeah. So all in all, guys, what that means, and one of the things that I always love to say is, when is the right time, or is now the right time to buy or sell? There really is no right time to buy or sell. The question is, when is the right time for you to buy or sell? And even more importantly, if now is the right time, making sure that you're actually doing it with the right team so that you can get the greatest benefit, whether you're selling or buying.
Awesome.